Mr. Hewlett related to the area I represent, because to a large extent the conversation has been around Weston and Western villages, and I represent Portishead, and there has been a significant loss of employment land in Portishead, and that is in part the reason why we are here. So I could give you some examples. For example, on Harbour Road there was employment land for a hotel. That has now been superseded by I think it's called later living apartments development, which will include a little employment, but not the same quantity as the hotel would have done previously. We also have an application to convert some built office space into flats. Again, a significant loss of development space. There is quite a list that I could go into, but I think we don't need that amount of detail perhaps, but just to know that Portishead has had enormous growth, and Mr. Hewlett mentioned that where there is housing growth, you need employment growth.
So you say, when you say Portishead has had enormous growth, you mean housing?
Housing. Housing, yes, I should have been more specific, thank you for that. Housing growth, it is exponential. At one point we were called the fastest growing town in Europe. I don't think perhaps we are quite now, but the changes in Portishead over the past 10, 15, 20 years make it an unrecognisable place, I am told, for those people who have lived there all their lives or for many years, unlike myself, as I'm a relative newcomer. We've gone from 9,000 population to, it must be, given our electoral roll consists of around 20,000 people, we must have now at least 25,000 people living in the town. The town needs more employment, and we keep losing employment space. I just wish to make that clear. Thank you.